Flosstube friends, it is Kate from Kate's Crafting Corner. It is the wee hours of the morning, 5 a.m. on Thursday, February 11th, I believe. This whole week I've been so off with the days of the week. I actually thought today was Wednesday, so I was supposed to have filmed yesterday, but my days of the week are so far off that I thought yesterday was Tuesday and I thought today was Wednesday, but nope, today is Thursday and I'm trying to be better about posting on time, so I need to quickly get this filmed and quickly edited and then hopefully uploaded by 9 a.m. which was my goal time. So yeah, luckily, because I'm updating you guys sooner, it's gonna be a shorter video. I only have 3 projects to show you and only a small bit about plans, and then a tiny life update, which is basically nothing. Anyways, so I don't know what happened, but I was bit by like some kind of stitchy bug, and I've done like 3,000 stitches basically since we last spoke. So I'm really excited to show you guys some actual progress. So this is lime flavored, but it's okay, in the camera it's showing lime colored, but in person it looks more like an emerald green. Whatever. I need to drink more water is what I'm trying to do. So, one of the first ones I worked on is Halloween Rules from Lizzie Kate. Here is what it looked like last time I worked. No, first I should show you what it will look like in the end. That's what it will look like in the end. And here is what it looked like the last time I worked on it. And here is what it looks like now. I did 2 complete blocks. So I'd only done a little tiny bit of this border last time. So I finished out the border and the whole block, and then I did the block below. So it was time for me to be able to scroll up on this. So I took it off so I could show you guys the whole thing so far. This is probably the extent that I will work on it this month. I did a ton of stitches. Do I have my count here? No, I guess it. Wait, hang on. It might be right here. No, it's not. Halloween Rules. Actually, yes. About 2,500 stitches. Wait, that doesn't sound right. That sounds like too many. I think it was at least 1,800. I don't know. I did a lot on it, and I am super excited and proud of my progress. So I'm gonna put that away for this month, but I will definitely be bringing that back out in March. If I can do like 2 a month, then I can get that done by Halloween and possibly get the Christmas one done. So I have, I finished 5, I have 7 left, so possibly in 4 months I could have that finished, and then I could work on the Christmas one. The next one that I worked on and got some pretty good progress on was the quilt maker from Lavender and Lace. So this is what it will look like when it's completed. I am debating not doing that motif around it and just having the mother and the daughter, but I'll wait till the end to decide for sure on that. So this is what it looked like the last time I worked on it, and you'll see I barely worked on the hair. And here we are now, where I've completed the hair, I've done the face, and I've started her dress, and she is so pretty. I love her so much. I really did not want to put her down. There's a part of me that's tempted to keep on working on her, but I have one challenge that needs to be completed by Friday, so I need to do it today. And it calls for something with a lid in it, and there's no lid on here, so I took her off the Q-snaps and I put her away, but I did 1,200 stitches on her, and I loved it so much. So yeah, that's the quilt maker from Lavender and Lace. And the last one that I worked on, I did not get much done on. And that is my mini village bookstore. And that's what it will look like when it's done. I'm not going to show you a before picture because I can tell you what I can show you easily. So what I did was I worked on any threads that were parked over in this area. So what I like to do when parking like this is I like to go across the whole space I'm working on and do all the parked threads before I come in and fill in the ones without. And the reason for this is sometimes when you finish the stitches in one color, and there's none in the next one for you to park into, I can end that thread and come back to find where an empty one that called for that, like empty spaces that called for that color. And so instead of having to search for that box and just save that little bit of thread, I can immediately start it and then park it in another section. So I like to do that. I found that it saves me time and frustration and all that kind of thing. So that's what I was doing on Mini Village Bookstore. I think I did about 300 stitches. No, a bit more, I think. But anyways, it was not calling to me as much as the other two were calling. And those are the only ones I worked on this week. So for a little bit of future planning for this upcoming week, to talk about what I'm going to do. So I am in this challenge group called the Daily 30. I talked about it on my last video. And every week there's a new set of challenges. You're given 2 weeks to do it, but I'm always like a week behind, so I've only ever really got a week to do them. But so I've been really last week I really focused on those challenges and picking my projects and motivating me to stitch, and that's actually how I got so much stitching done, is because it would be like, well, just 200 more stitches to complete this challenge, and then 200 more to double the challenge, and that type of thing, because you're allowed to double your stitches to complete, to like double the points. Anyways, so since that was so motivational for me, I decided to look to try to do that again. And that's how I ended up working on the quilt maker, was it was able to complete 3 of the 5 tasks. And that made me really enjoy working on something that I haven't worked on since I started it for Mania, so almost in a year. And so I went through this week's set of challenges, and I found a whip that will fit, again, 3 of them. Actually 4, because I still have that one from this week that I need to finish. I probably won't use it for all 4. There's one that I'm probably not going to use it for. But so the whip that I'm going to work on is Brooke Books Wonderland. Alice's, Wonderland. So this is the order that I've changed them to be in, but I've been working on mainly the border. So I think that with So I worked across the whole piece. That'll be 6 characters. So I think that with the challenges that I picked on it for it, I may be able to complete the grass all the way across. Let's see. I did the math. Each row is 420. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 420 times 4 is just over 1,700 stitches. So that is a lot to do, but it's pretty pretty quick stitching, I feel. So that's what I may do, and then I will be ready to start working on the characters on the top. So that's what I'm thinking. If I get bored, I'll obviously switch, but I need to do that, which would leave 2 challenges. One is to work on a whip where you continued even though there is a mistake in your stitching. And this one is really hard for me to pick one because I make mistakes in my stitching all the time, but because I ignore them, I don't actually know where they are or what whips have them and what whips don't. Because if I misplace a stitch or 2, I'm not going back to frog it. I just ignore it. And with so many whips, it's so easy to forget what I've ignored and what I haven't. So I really have to think on this one to discover what one I've done this with lately. I know that there are a couple where I've conscientiously had to work around a mistake. I know I did this with Serengeti, but I can't use Serengeti for this challenge because it's in the same group as the zombie run, and so I can't work on the zombie run stitches and also count it for this week's stitches, and so I really have to work on it for my zombie run. So I don't know, but I know that there is one where I was very consciously having to move stitches around to get around my mistake. I just wish I knew what that one was. But anyway, so the second one that this Alice in Wonderland won't work for is to work on a whip that is stitched on a scrap size of fabric. So I'm thinking I might pull out one of my pedal pushers because I did all of those on scrap fabric. So that's what I'm thinking. I also need to work on one of my 3 remaining whips for the zombie run. So either the Mill Hill Gloria or Serengeti, which since Serengeti will go on my stand downstairs, so I might work on that one, or Pandemic. So I need to complete my allotted amount of stitches on at least one of those. So we're talking about like 800 stitches probably. So yeah, those are just my goals for this week. As for life updates, I don't have a ton. Gracie is growing larger every single day, to the point where I think that she's due in 3 weeks, but I'm starting to wonder if she's not due sooner. So I've been trying to watch out for the signs and read up on things, and I've found the supplies I need now. I just have to order them. So yeah, we're all getting ready for that. Getting her prepared with a whelping box and area and all that kind of stuff. And then the other thing is that my husband and I have a doctor's appointment today, and I mean nothing like dramatic. It's a follow-up, but my blood sugar levels are way too high. We're talking around 200, and so I needed like half of that. And I have been eating candy because I have such a sweet tooth. But so this is sugar-free water flavor, but drinking a lot of water is supposed to help flush the sugars out, and I'm trying to be more conscious about not eating candy or cutting the amount of sugar that I put in my tea down and that type of thing. So I really need to be better. Otherwise, the doctor said he's going to have to put me on even more medicine, and I don't want to be on more medicine. So those are the only real kind of life updates. We do have to clean this area where we've been storing some boxes, but we're going to need that area for the puppies. So, I mean, it's a section in our bedroom. Well, okay. So to explain, this house was originally a 4-bedroom house, but when my husband and his first wife bought it, when it was being constructed and everything, they decided to wall off the entrance to one of the bedrooms, like not put the door there, and instead open up the wall for into the master bedroom to create like a master retreat. So we have this master retreat area in our bedroom, but we've been using it to store, like my husband used to have his office in there, so we've been storing stuff. But because that's so close to the craft room where I am most of the time, or where we sleep, that's where we decided to put the whelping box for Gracie and have the puppies, so that I'm just always right near to keep track of them, you know, that type of thing. But we have to clear out the boxes, so that is going to be a really big project over this next week. Like right now, I think we have some Christmas storage boxes, so yes, I still have to de-Christmas the house. So we'll do that. We've also got some office stuff in there, my husband's work files, so we just have to probably put in a good couple concentrated days of work, and then we should have that area ready for the little babies. But anyways, so I need to get this edited and uploaded, and include all the links below so that this can go live at 9 like it's supposed to. I am probably going to work on knitting my socks while I do that, because I have done 0 knitting in the last week, which means I don't even have a knitting segment to upload. But since that's on Monday, I'll work on some knitting till then and film something on Saturday or Sunday. So hopefully I'll finish the socks. But anyways, that's all the update that I have for now, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week and an amazing weekend, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.